Hi, in this video we'll look at the new LG Q6 phone that was just released yesterday. I ordered it on Amazon today morning and received the delivery by evening, which is quite impressive. First things first, on the first day of sale, this mobile was selling on Amazon for 14,999, and somehow by second day the price dropped by 2,000 rupees to 12,999. I bought it using a exchange scheme. I exchanged my old Lenovo K4 Note. I was getting a good deal, so I got 5,000 rupees for exchange of the old phone. So ultimately, it cost me around 7,200 rupees after exchange and the 10% discount on HDFC cards. So which is I know quite a good price to pay for this phone. So the key selling feature of this selling point of this phone is its display, which is called an 18:9 ratio infinity display. As you can see, the display is quite bright, the best among the phones that I've used so far, and it also has face ID recognition instead of a fingerprint sensor. So that is something that you need to keep in mind. It doesn't have a fingerprint sensor. It uses a facial recognition. I've tested it quite some time. In fact, I just unlocked it using facial ID. It works very well if you have enough light. So if you go into a dark room, it's going to be difficult. You'll have to fall back on pattern or pin, whatever you're choosing. As I said, for the price I paid, it's a good buy. So if you are planning to buy this, I would strongly suggest that you exchange your old phone. If it's a cheap phone, you exchange it. You are getting very good prices compared to other phones for the exchange. Apart from the exchange value, they are giving 2,500 additional discount if you go for exchange. So whatever the old phone's value is, on top of that you will get 2,500 rupees off, which is pretty good. So this is powered by Qualcomm chipset, and it has 8 core processor, 3 GB RAM and 32 GB ROM, which is pretty good at this price point, even if you consider the full price of around 13K. The screen, while it is brilliant, one of the issues or concerns that I have is that compared to my 5.5-inch screen of older phones, this looks smaller because of its aspect ratio. So I'm finding it slightly difficult to believe or convince people that it's a 5.5-inch phone. So it's because of the aspect ratio. So it seems smaller. Also, it is very lighter. The build quality is pretty awesome. Kind of what you expect out of a company like LG. It supports two nano SIMs. One SIM goes here, the other one here, and it has a dedicated slot for micro SD. There is a single loudspeaker at the back, which is pretty loud and clear, so no complaints there. There's a 13 megapixel camera on the back side and a 5 megapixel shooter for selfies. Cameras are just about decent, nothing great about it. It's just an average plus camera. It's not bad, but nothing great about it either. So it comes with the latest version of Android Nougat, so which is pretty good. You get multi-window feature. So let me see if I can show you that. See, you can split your screen into multiple windows and work on 2 apps at a time, which is something that I wanted to have in my phone for a very long time, which is good. But that's not a phone feature, that's a OS feature anyway. The LG UI is also pretty good, nothing to complain about. It's very user friendly, I'd say. And it feels fast. There's no lag or anything. At least at this time I didn't find any lag. And in the box you will find And in the box you will find accessories like a charger, which is a 1.2 ampere charger. Generally nowadays phones come with a 2 ampere charger to improve your charging speed, but since the battery capacity is just about average around 3000 milliamps, it should be okay, but relatively it will charge slower. And apart from the charger you will get an earphone, which is the older type of earphone. I don't think anybody will be using that at this time. So this is it's not the in-ear one, it's just a regular earphone and doesn't even have earbuds, so it's I think it's just a waste of time going into that, so I'll be keeping it in the box anyway. Right, so so that's about it. Overall, if you go for an exchange or if you get some discounts like 10% off on credit cards, then it's a great value. Or the only concern I have with this, sometimes lack of fingerprint reader, as well as the screen size is it gets time to get used to. But overall, very good buy for the price if you are not bothered about those two. The build quality is excellent. So I'd say if you get a good deal on this, go ahead and buy this phone. Thank you so much.